Where do you think the Silver Surfer comes from? That like they have surfboards over there.
I think Galactus gave him the surfboard.
So Galactus surfs? Do you think Galactus surfs when he goes on vacation?
I don't even think it's a surfboard. I think it's just a fucking.
Dude, his name is the Silver Surfer.
No, I get it, but I mean, I don't.
Surfboard,
I mean, like it's just a comic book that they added. They should change that some way, somehow, or something. It's not
what do you want him to be?
Surfing through the fucking cosmos.
E-scooter.
Fucking
E-scooter, bro.
Yeah.
The Silver Cyclist. He's the fucking
silver
Moomin Rider of space. What the fuck?
The fixie fuck boy.
I do. Here's my complaint about the Doctor Strange movies in general. There's all kinds of super powerful artifacts that they always hint to in like all these Doctor Strange movies, and he never fucking uses any of them to actually solve any of the problems. He'll use the Eye of Agamotto, he uses the cloak, and that's pretty much it. But he's got like this. They've got like that crazy thing she used to kill all the demons, the dark souls or whatever. He never once thinks to use that in combat. The Sanctorum filled with powerful artifacts that they never use. What's the point of them?
I thought, look at all these Doctor Strange people, whatever the fuck their lame asses are called, and all they could do, hold up a shield and just wait until they fucking die. I was like, this is so fucking stupid.
Dude, they were defending the walls with bow and arrows.
Yeah, it's so weird, bro.
It didn't. That did not make sense.
I'm like, you guys got magical powers. Fucking teleport a fucking something to her.
It did look cool when she vaporized that one guy that was on the ground. He's like, ah! She vaporized him. I was like, all right, that's pretty cool.
So, and I love the unexplained Wanda monument and somewhere in the world. So I don't know why this thing is here. And that fucking random bull just appeared. No explanation as to what this thing is. He's just walking around. I'm like,
he's like half human, half bull, right?
No, he's just like an alien, just this giant bull-looking creature, and they're worshippers of Wanda apparently.
Cocksuckers.
Oh, that was weird. They were just like in that tower. I don't know what they were doing. They didn't do anything at all.
Just fillers. You guys didn't find it.
Wong at one point, I think, right?
Maybe.
I'm glad Wong made it through the movie. I thought they were going to kill Wong off.
Nah, they ain't gonna murk him off. That man's the fucking head sorcerer, bro. He ain't going nowhere. He's in charge of shit.
Sorcerer Supreme, you mean?
Same shit. It's the same shit. Same shit.
The head sorcerer.
The head. Like I'm the head of the shit. Let me stop before y'all
like
get
the head of those glizzies you swallowed.
Do you guys didn't find it weird that they didn't forget about Spider-Man? Doctor Strange didn't forget about Spider-Man?
Well, they don't know his identity anymore. That's why they just referred to him as Spider-Man.
They forgot about Peter Parker.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense now. Because like, yo,
when did they mention Spider-Man? I don't even remember this shit.
There's a
in the restaurant or some shit. I think. No, not the restaurant. I feel like
it is in the restaurant. It is in the restaurant. Okay. Because yeah, he's talking about Spider-Man or whatever, and America Chavez asks, and he shoots at one. She's like, it's something about like shooting webs out of his butt or something.
Yeah. So I was confused because I was like, wait, he's not supposed to know who that is. But I get it now. It was because Peter Parker is what got erased, not fucking.
Imagine him ejecting out the ass and then the string going right up his ass as he swings, and then just another one.
Disgusting.
It'd be like Spider Butt from The Binding of Isaac.
The entire city would hate Spider-Man if he was swinging around by his asshole.
It's fucking disgusting, bro. I do.
Jonah Jameson would be. He'd be correct in all of his criticisms of the Spider.
Could you imagine getting webbed?
His ass webs all over the city. You guys ever watch Ass Pennies from the Upright Citizens Brigade?
No.
I'm gonna give you just the quick and dirty. Every week, this guy gets $30 worth of pennies and he shoves them up his ass, and then he goes and spends it after he takes the pennies out of his ass. And his idea is he wants to circulate a number of coins that have been in his ass, so that anytime he feels intimidated by someone, he thinks, you handle my ass pennies. You give my pennies to your kids. It's like a way to get a leg up on anybody. I just think Spider-Man's doing this all over the city to everybody. It's like, I saved your car with my ass web, dude. It's like, your salvation came from my ass. Oh.
That's empowering.
Yeah, he feels empowered. He's given the major key to one of his friends. His friends, just like you guys, your mouth's dropped. He's like, this is absurd. Ass pennies. You guys should watch it. It's funny.
Not knowing who or where American Chavez came from, after the movie, I went to Google, obviously, to see what the fuck. And supposedly she's part of the LGBT community. And
yeah, she has the pin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was just like, oh shit. I didn't really put it all together. I didn't even notice the pin at first either. Like,
well, I mean, she's got two moms, right? So like at the very minimum, she's an ally. But I think that historically the character is like part of the community as well.
Yeah, but I mean, you have two moms doesn't automatically, you know what I mean, make you know what I mean, like.
I think Mateo's saying she could have been wearing the pin because she has two moms.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Because her parents are gay, that she's gay.
She's supporting.
Yeah, I think she's at the minimum an ally, right? But I think historically in the comics she has been a member of that community. They obviously it wasn't addressed in the movie because they were busy running from demons that Wanda was sending after him. It wasn't really a America Chavez romantic subplot or anything.
Yeah. How did you guys like Doctor Strange's new cape with the arms? Because he took control of the souls or whatever. That was like.
I thought that was rad. I thought that was a pretty fucking cool scene.
Shit look weird.
And it gave us some Sam Raimi Deadite action. Fan of that.
The other Doctor Strange that came back, first off, made zero fucking sense how decomposed that body was. But
that was Zombie Strange.
He was there for like 8 hours. This whole movie's happening like at a neck break speed. The guy's body is dead for like a couple hours, and then he jumps into him, and he's the fucking zombie missing a half a jaw. It looked like he's been there for months. But I did like, there was some heavy Evil Dead vibes with the whole reanimating corpse and shit like that. It was really fucking cool.
And also,
Sam Raimi as the director was definitely the best part of the movie for me. Like I wish they had let him go more into the horror vibes. I don't know if they held him back or not, but I wish they had encouraged him to dig into that a bit more. That hallway scene, they could have done some really more deep horror type stuff with that scene where she's chasing him.
I thought there was a lot of moments. I don't know why it bothers me, but there are a lot of moments that I was just like, oh, they only did this for the 3D version of the movie. That like and I felt like somebody at Marvel was like, we gotta come up with our big 3D scene. What's our big 3D scene? And they came up with the fucking music notes. I cringed. I'm sorry you love this so much, Mateo,
Butch. I am just
hated it.
I am just so tired of seeing the same magic stuff. So giving a little bit different version of like the magic bullshit from Marvel, I'll take any bit of it. I'm just tired of laser beam. I'm just tired of colored beams being shot at each other. It's the most boring way to show magic battles in film.
I don't think magic should be in Marvel whatsoever. I think it's whack.
So that's why you didn't like the movie.
Sure.
I
don't think so.
No, if you don't like magic, and that's what Doctor Strange is all about, spells and shit like that, and multiverse flipping and fucking around about that. The multiverse fucks up the whole
Doctor
shit.
Strange 1.
No,
I thought Doctor Strange 1 was awesome. But.
I think that I think this movie had to happen. I do think this movie is important, because they kind of painted themselves into a corner. Because Wanda is just ridiculously powerful. So the only way to not have her just completely ruin plot lines in Marvel going forward is to have her become the bad and eliminate herself.
Yeah, but I feel like if they just killed her at the end of WandaVision, this whole movie doesn't matter. Like,
fair.
Just get rid of her. Like, I don't know. It just seems so pointless to me. Like, also the fact that she went from being like maybe medium evil. I don't know. Like she maybe didn't realize fully what she was doing in WandaVision to at the end being like, okay, this is totally wrong. I'm a piece of shit. I'm going to try to be better. And then her going full evil for the sake of, hey, we got no other better way to kill her off. Let's just make her the most irredeemable piece of shit. And she goes from never wanting to hurt a soul to just fucking obliterating people left and right. It seemed...
Well, I mean, the argument can be made that it wasn't Wanda doing any of this in the movie, right? It was the Darkhold. Like that's what Professor X saw when he went into her mind, is that she was trapped and
taken over.
Yeah,
because it's hurt of losing her kids. That's all it was really. Like she's sad, didn't have.
Yeah, I think
kids.
the only parts of Wanda that were remaining is just wanting to find her kids. Everything else was just pure Scarlet Witch, Darkhold, some combination thereof.
Yeah, but she's a piece of shit. Cause she ain't got no fucking kids. What the fuck? What claim to these children do you think you deserve?
There's an alternate universe. There's an alternate universe where she has the kids.
She went into it, right? And they were scared of her.
Yeah, well, this is all pointless. She never had these kids. She just invented them.
They said that in the dreams that, remember how Iron Man had a dream that him and what's her face had a kid. And they named her something, Megan or Morgan or some stupid ass shit like that. They're saying that what?
This is fucking disrespecting all Morgans on planet Earth. What the fuck?
No, I'm trying to figure out the name. I don't know if I was wrong or not.
Arthur Morgan.
Yeah.
It's the fucking man. Morgan Freeman. The fucking man.
Oh,
fuck out of here, Tony.
My bad.
Fuck you and your Morgan hate. I won't stand for it.
I don't know. What's going
this
on.
is where I put my foot down. I'm dying on the Morgan Hill.
This is gonna end the One Up podcast right here. This is the argument.
Zoe loves Morgan too. You're forgetting about Morgana, you piece of shit.
A tumbleweed just rolled by in the back.
It's a Western showdown.
These guys are idiots.
Anyways, what's up? What happened in Iron Man's
that
dream?
They're saying that the dream that he had is something that they put in from another multiverse. Like it came in. So he experienced something that's actually real from another universe. So that they're saying the same thing happened to Wanda. Like that's where she got that from. Like she knows because her kids in the other universe actually become superheroes. One one of them Speed or some shit like that, and I don't know what the other one name is, but
I mean, they were doing stuff in WandaVision like that. Like one of them was really fast.
but
That is a wild thing that they established in this movie that just was kind of like mentioned offhand, is that dreams are just other multiverses happening.
yeah.
So it's a wild thought.
And because the multiverse is breaking
all
up.
irrelevant. She never had these fucking kids.
In
What
her
does
universe,
having a dream
no.
have
In
to-
her universe, no, she didn't.
Yeah, so she's the one causing all the problems across all the universe.
But
She's a piece of shit.
Yeah. I
She
guess.
got no right. You can't just go to somebody else and be like, they're my kids now. You're a piece of shit.
What if the person you're going to is yourself, though?
No right.
No, right?
You think so? You're saying that if alternate Mateo showed up and just started fucking your girl, it's totally okay. It's still me, man. That's a different me. I ain't standing for that shit. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
What if he convinced you? Like, come on, bro, we're the same.
Threesome,
I
bro?
am
Threesome, bro.
Threesome, bro. No,
It's really not a threesome. You know, we're the same.
And
Think
your
of
wife
all the
wouldn't be
money you
cheating
could
on
be-
you at that point. It's because it's you.
Think of how much money you would have, though, if you had like alternate universe you and you two were just working in tandem, just both like out there making money,
It'd be
going
like the
partying
Mahler
together.
twins.
I knew twins that would work each other's jobs.
That's fire.
Damn, that is
I
fire.
mean, you still got to make twice the money to support yourself, but you know.
I would be downstairs right now playing Super Mega Baseball 3, and I would have other me up here recording this episode right now.
Damn. It's funny. But nah, all in all, I still enjoyed the movie. That's why I gave it an 8. It's a stepping stone for everything else to come. That's what I feel like this movie is. It's just, it opens up the gateway to the incursions coming. Fucking. Also, and the ending credit when Claire or Clea, whatever the fuck Clea.
Yeah,
That's gonna be Doctor Strange's girlfriend or spouse. Because in the comic, that's what she is. He goes over there, fights this fucking battle with her, fixes the shit that they fucked up on, and they start catching feelings, and they become like a power couple.
No, but at
that's
the
what
end
goes on.
credits, isn't there end credits where she shows him that he can fix what happened in the first Doctor Strange or some bullshit like that?
No, she said that they caused an incursion and he needs to come and help fix it.
Yeah, they
But
fucked up.
basically-
He's got to come fix it.
Doing shit in the multiverse is like a butterfly effect, right? You change one thing and it has like a little impact that could propagate into what they call an incursion, which is like the death of one of the multiverses. And so apparently you could unkill a multiverse. I don't know how the fuck you fix it, but because the movie made it pretty clear, you kill a multiverse, the shit is fucked. You fucked it up. It's irreparable. And now she's saying, yeah, we could fix it. So
The movies also didn't give a good like explanation of what actually caused an incursion though, because Gamora's living in 616 right now. Shouldn't that cause an incursion? She's from a different multiverse.
So yeah, unless she
America
killed
Chavez, I guess there's only one of her in the entire multiverse, so she doesn't cause incursions.
Yeah, she's
I
the only
guess.
one that could just jump from fucking
Wow.
shit to shit. That's a crazy power to have. That's so fucking wild, bro. Like she has like a power that's only unique to her, and there's no copy of her. Bitches, strong.
yeah, I think that's cool to be the sole person across. The
Does her
multiverse.
character build up? I don't know if did you guys ever read the comics of her? Like does she become this ultra fucking I don't know. Like I said, I didn't know shit about.
I don't think she's one of the most powerful in the Marvel comics or anything. She does have a powerful ability, but she's not like what is it? Like King the Conqueror level or any of those other crazy guys, Galactus level or anything like that.
Galactus isn't even that strong.
Yeah, right. He devours
He
entire
devours
worlds.
worlds. Yeah,
The whole worlds where the superheroes tried to mount attacks against this guy,
you gotta
and he
understand.
just sends
though.
his minion, the Silver Surfer, to go
Yeah, I was just
destroy
about to say that.
everybody. The Silver Surfer is impossibly strong himself.
That
He
is
harnesses
strong.
the power of the cosmos, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean.
He was also
I used to love the Silver Surfer.
yeah, facts. Me too. They didn't do him right. They didn't do him fair job in that fucking. They didn't do him fair job,
Trash.
bro. They
What do you
played the shit
think-
out of him.
Where do you think the Silver Surfer comes from? That like they have surfboards over there.
And I think Galactus gave him the surfboard.
So, you
So
can
Galactus
travel.
surfs? Do you think Galactus surfs when he goes on vacation?
I don't even think it's a surfboard. I think it's just a fucking.
Dude, his name is the
His
Silver
name is the
fucking
Silver Surfer.
Surfer.
No, I get it, but I mean, I
It's
don't.
a surfboard,
I mean,
bro.
like it's just a comic book that they added. They should change that some way, somehow, or something. It's not.
What do you want him to be?
Surfing through the
Silver
fucking
ski-
cosmos.
Scooter.
Fucking
E-scooter, bro.
yeah.
The Silver Cyclist. He's the
Fix
the
the
fucking
silver,
Moomin Rider of space. What the fuck?
the
silver,
fixie fuck boy.
the silver
Can you
ATV
imagine
rider.
The Silver Skier with his little fucking things going through fucking outer space. What the fuck do you want?
Fucking
Tony?
I'm just. I don't
Silver
know. He's not surfing the
The Silver
cosmos. Like
Speedwalk. He's doing the arms all.
Silver unicyclist.
I'm just saying, he's not surfing, bro. There ain't no fucking waves out there. He's just going through.
But he had those
fucking
little
space.
clown bikes, those little mini bikes. Who the fuck bought those things? You gotta
The
be
big
fucking
wheel in
weird.
the front, the small wheel in the back.
The whole thing was small. But
The silver skipper. He'd be unstoppable when he's going downhill.
Yeah, look at that. Traveling at full speed.
That's what Obi-Wan said. I have the high ground.
Damn. Dropping jewels.
Let me say one thing. A fucking eyeball on his head? Trash. It
Oh,
looked terrible.
yeah, it
You know what it
didn't look good.
reminded me? The second I saw it, I just laughed out loud. Do you guys remember Kung Pao? How he had a
tongue?
mouth. He had a mouth on his tongue, and he's like, "What?" And there's a little mouth on there. That's exactly what it looked like to me. I was like, this is so stupid. Like Kung Pao came out in like 2020 years ago. This shit looks the same to me. It's like,
I don't
You
know.
guys need to step up your body part graphic or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Facts.
Shit is, ugh.
It just looks so goofy. Everything in this movie was just goofy. I was just seeing
Not
them
everything.
floating in the air, shooting magic balls, and I was like, this is goofy.
I like
this
how.
is just
Did you guys see the memes that they were doing of Fantastic Four? Fucking like how he said, "Oh, he's the smartest superhero," and then he tells Wanda, "Oh, he can just kill you with a whisper," opening his mouth, and then she's like, "What mouth?" And he turn around and motherfucker don't got a mouth. He blows his own fucking head off. I was like, bro, they are playing the shit out of him on Twitter and Reddit and shit. They're like, oh yeah, he's so fucking smart. He gave up on his mans and fucking got his ass killed. Like,
So it actually kind of tracks with the comic book stuff though, because I am pretty sure what's his name, Richard Reed?
yeah,
Is that right, Booch?
Richard.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
is I think the smartest in the Marvel comic books, but he's also kind of full of himself. You ever watch the Venture Brothers? There's a character that's basically Richard Reed in the Venture Brothers, and he's kind of like this up his own ass, like so full of himself kind of dude. That's kind of pretty close to accurate.
That's why he got his ass stretched out and blown up. His fucking head popped like a pimple. Fucking duck.
his body parts just turned into like tentacles or whatever, right?
His brain started leaking out of his ear. It was pretty gruesome. That's the stuff that I like about this movie.
But
Yeah, Black Bot blowing his own brain out was pretty fucking great.
No, it was awesome. It's just one of those stupid things, right? It's like you were warned that this person's coming here to fuck shit up. The person comes here to fuck shit up. And then what do? You talk shit about how you could do all this stuff. And then instead of just doing stuff, why? We all watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. The dude shoots him right in the bath. He's like, what's all this talk? Let's just get straight to it. The guy should have just blew her up with words right when he's on sight. Instead, played all that bullshit. Got fucked up.
people never heed the warning, bro. It just be like, I'm glorious. Like, eat a dick. I'm going to do what I want. And they just don't listen, bro. They should have tag teamed her. Fucking
You know what I
her.
didn't like? I didn't like about the first Doctor Strange. Mads Mikkelsen's explaining his entire, giving him his whole spiel about what he wants to do. I'm like, yo, why do villains do this shit when they're caught? They let you know their ultimate plan and like everything. I'm like, yo, this shit is weird. As like a storytelling device. I like Mads Mikkelsen though. He's a nice he's like antagonist. If this movie got a 6.5, that movie's only getting like a 7.5, maybe an 8.
On the original Doctor Strange?
The original Doctor Strange, yeah. I still think that movie is not that great. Like I said, somebody in the fucking FX crew is jacking off to this fucking mirror effect, and I was just
Man,
like,
why
yo,
do you
this
hate
is
the
so
mirror
much.
effect so
I
much?
hate it too.
It's overused.
How did Mordo get stuck in that pit? Doesn't he have jump boots? Isn't that like a big thing in the first Doctor Strange? He's got some kind of like artifact boots that let him like double jump basically.
Yeah.
How the hell did he get stuck in a pit?
Huh.
I don't even know what you're talking about. To be honest.
He does, because they land when they're in the mirror world, and he does this shit like where he's able to slow himself down. So he does have some sort of double jump.
This is artifact, I guess.
He's the only member of the Illuminati that didn't get killed.
That is true. Wonder why.
Interesting.
Well,
Doctor Strange with no facial hair looks real fucking weird, by the way.
with the ponytail, though? Weird. If you lasted this long, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're on all platforms. Social, media, audio only. We're on all of it. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We're having that's too much. And we're on Spotify and iTunes. All of it. Just we don't push P like I always say. Don't do that.
If you go to Ask Jeeves and you type in the One Up podcast, you'll find us right there at the top of that search engine.
Only
have to
at
go
the
to
top.
E-Bombs World. Will be on the front page of E-Bombs World.
D-Bombs World was fire.
Is that still
I
up?
loved D-Bombs World back in the day.
Should we
That's
start
where I
putting
used
all
to
our,
watch all the dope videos.
Should we start putting all our episodes up on Newgrounds and eFucked?
E fuck it.
Fucked. E-Fuck
Yeah,
it.
E fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah.
E fucked.
So